What's up, YouTube world? This is a part two to our poetry content. Here with my baby boy. About to get into some good old poetry. So check us out.
Okay, so my first poem is called The Devil Encounter, and what it mainly means is, I'm encountering a conversation with the devil, because I feel as if I'm happy, but, he's trying to make me go against who I believe in, which is God. So, just listen to it. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. It feels good expressing my thoughts on a piece of paper because now I get to see my loved ones in the day God has created. He, he, he. You think that means something? When still got parents who still cussing and fussing, that ain't love, and you should blame the man above. I'll never do so, and I'll always be thankful for my family whatsoever, because at the end of the day, we'll always stick together. Now, Luke 22, verse 40, the Bible says, on reaching the place, he said to them, pray that you will not fall into temptation. We'll see that we'll see that's just a demonstration of how the Bible uses guidance and cooperation. Now I cast you back to hell, and this be another day you failed. I don't, having a conversation with, a spiritual person, some people may be nervous, but, as long as you do your study and read the Bible constantly, that's a guidance, that's like something that can protect you, not swords and, guns and stuff. That's something that can protect you through demons, and devils that try to go against you. So if you ever encounter something with the devil, just read, and eventually, if you ever do encounter something with the devil, you know what to say and you know how to get, those demons and spirits away from you. Okay, and this is called Eat or Starve. And Eat or Starve is something that, comes from one of my friend, well, one of my counselors named Daquan. And it mainly means, you either eat or you either starve. I mean, you either get out and go do something, or you either just sit down and, not do nothing and just be hopeless because you feel as if something is wrong with you, or you feel like something is wrong with you mentally. But if you go out and go do something and you feel as if you're in a good mood, you're happy, and you just go out and do it, then you can go eat. You can buy the food that you want to go eat. You won't have to worry about, feeling so down and low to all the depression that you go through. And so, the one I'm going to read to you is the one. Now, when we do a vlog tomorrow, it's going to be the part that says eat, but this part is going to be about starve. And this is a pre example of just sitting there not doing nothing and just thinking into the air. So it says, see, it was hard for me to listen because I always thought that I was the one in charge. But as times go by, I've gotten older, but the more hard headed I became, the war got colder. And see my family seeing more things in me, so it was hard for them to trust in me. So now that I became a teen, close to a grown man, I have no plan. I always felt pain, and every time I look outside, I always see rain. And see, what that means to me. Well, what it means is, you were a kid. You probably start out good, but then, at the same time, you have a good family, but then you choose to do things that's not good. That's makes you hard headed. You just choose to do the wrong things, and so eventually, you'll start losing family. But not only will you start losing family, but you'll start losing friends. And then eventually, as you get older, you'll start having that common sense. You'll have that common sense to not do the wrong things that you used to do back then. But now that you've gotten older, you wish that you would have done it as a kid, so life would have been easier, and you would have had more experience with other people. So they would they would share their emotions and feelings with you, and so then you would just understand how another person feels. But now that you understand how you feel and not other people, you just not attached with other people. You just attached with yourself. Now I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's not a good thing. But what I'm saying is, it's always good to at least have somebody that you can, trust by your side, and you can always express those feelings to. So, that's what the star part means. And, it's just, oh, and I also strive to be a motivational speaker. So once, I have, like, when I have lots of those speeches towards my poems, I have motivational speakings behind it. I want to encourage people to keep pushing in their life, even if they feel like they can't do something, with themselves. So once you get older, you keep pushing yourself, and discipline yourself. And that one thing you strive to do, you can do it because you consistently disciplined yourself to do the same thing that you were supposed to do, instead of just sitting there not doing nothing. And you want to be that thing, but you can't be it because you're not being disciplined, or you don't have that encouragement to go do it. So if you start to be like a motivational speaker like me when you get older, just watch different motivational speakers that speak. So once you get on that type of level to speak, you already know what to do. You already know how to project your voice. You already know how to, handle an audience. So that's all I have to really say.
Well, that was a deep session. So hopefully you all soak that in and can learn, get deep. And on this next one, I'll try to have one ready. I'm gonna do mine on peace and try to make it real informative, because the thing I like about poetry is it allows you to express yourself in ways that you normally wouldn't. Word expression, expression of the soul and spirit. But thank you all for watching, and hopefully you're inspired to do the same. You all stay encouraged, and I'll see you next time.